guys, welcome back to the next video. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch the last video. It's when I did this basic everyday makeup look. This video is about my hair. Let me go grab my products. Give me one moment.
Well, you got potential, fucking up my mental. All the words you pay, what these niggas ain't backwards. Come and flip me backwards.
All right, y'all, I'm back. So I have been wanting to do this video for so long. I've had this comb since 2011. Okay, I'm so excited. So you guys, let me talk and show y'all my little routine. So this is me in my bonnet, and bam, I know I look a mess. What's going on, Adeza? What's going on with you? This is how my hair looks underneath my wigs. It is flat twisted. All right, okay. My hair honestly feels so freaking dry. It's not even funny. But I'm about to introduce to you guys my routine and the products that I use. So first things first, it's been 2-3 weeks and your hair has been underneath your wig. What do you do? So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna spray some water, just a little bit. Take any cheap conditioner of your choice. I'm using this because it has some protein in it and my hair tends to be on the high porosity side, and I just need more like my elasticity is pretty low. So elasticity is when you can pull the hair and it bounces right back. My hair, it'll pull and it'll just stretch because it's weak. My hair is weak because I kind of colored it many times because I didn't like black on me, but that causes it to damage just a little bit. What y'all see me doing is flooding my hair with cheap conditioner because I need slip, so when I take out these flat twists, it kind of glides through, because like I said, my hair feels very dry and it's only been 2 weeks. But that's my point. Like, honestly, our hair really wants to be co-washed like once a week. That's the truth. Your hair wants to be co-washed once a week with a good cheap conditioner, and you just got to do it. But let's be real, I'm not about to take all this out. It already took me an hour plus to twist it and pin it and then put my wig on. You telling me I'm supposed to do that every week? I'm about to do that. I'm a whole hairstylist. I still have a 9-to-5. I have a personal life. Like, I'm not about to do that. Just being honest. It stretches out to 2 weeks and then it stretches out to 3 weeks. Don't be like me, you guys. Like, really have a pattern. Like, every 2 weeks, take out these flat twists that you put in your head and go through your co-washing, deep conditioning routine. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm halfway done. But I wanted to show y'all what I'm doing. So this is a flat twist. What I'm doing is I'm going in the opposite direction that I twisted it. And then I am slowly unraveling the twist. And anytime I feel resistance or it feels dry, I stop. I grab my cheap conditioner. I'm using L'Oreal. You can use Garnier Fructis. You could use Suave Natural. I've seen Suave Naturals. There's so many cheap ones at Walmart. So many little stores you can go to, Target, anywhere. Make sure it's under $4 or $5, whatever you buy, because you don't need expensive conditioner, and that's a myth. Like, people think you need, and no offense to these hair companies like Mayel and what's that one that everyone used that was boycotted, that one. No offense to those, or Carol's Daughter, all them stuff. It's just like, you don't need to spend that much to have like healthy, long, natural hair. I am definitely a testimony for that. All about your routine. And it's all about like being consistent with your routine. And honestly, y'all want to know the truth. Leave your hair alone. Leave your hair alone. That's the truth. Once you get your moisture routine together, leave your hair alone. Stop straightening it. Stop wanting to put it up and put it down. Stop doing that. That's why some of these boys be having longer hair than y'all. And no offense, I just do a lot of men's hair and they be having more hair than a lot of women, and that's because they leave their hair alone. Even locks, like, It's just you're letting your hair do its thing. You just happen to keep every strand because you're twisting it up, but just leave your hair alone. And that's how I was able to grow out my hair through wigs. Yeah, y'all, so let me just show y'all what I'm doing. Let me keep showing y'all. If I ramble, y'all can say it as if you're rambling. Just get to the point, because I will ramble. But y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just jumping from both sides. And it looks like I don't have a lot to go left, but I'm telling you, y'all, I take my time because my hair was in a dry state prior. So for me to like rush, I'm just gonna cause single stranded knots, and we don't have time for that. I already have my scissors ready to cut them out because at this stage, that's kind of what I'm gonna see. But I'm feeling my ends. They feel pretty good. I've been keeping up with, you know, cutting them out. I haven't given myself my semi-annual trim. My semi-annual trim is literally when I blow dry my hair out as straight as I can, and then I go through and clip my ends. I only do that twice a year. But you guys, I have a long way to go. I'll come back when I'm done. Y'all been trying to freaking mute this for the past 10 minutes. Okay, 10 seconds, but it felt like 10 minutes. Last one, finally. What do you guys want to talk about today? I want to talk about the fact that I'm so happy it's Sunday. I really just love the weekends now. I've learned to really appreciate the weekends for all that it comes with. The not having to wake up at 5 a.m. Sometimes I wake up at 3:30, 3:45. I go work out, come back around 4:30, shower, sleep from 5 to 6, get ready again, go to work, get off, go see my clients, come home, in bed by 8, and repeat. It sounds crazy, right? I know. It is crazy. However, I gotta fit in working out because it really does help the mind, body, and soul. I love looking in the mirror at a fit body. I love the way that I feel, the way that I think, the way that I sleep after working out. And it just builds a lot of like self-esteem, because you're like taking care of your body, especially when you are consistent. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Yeah, but waking up at 3:30 is crazy. That's crazy. I know it's crazy, but I still do it. Okay, so we have finally taken everything out. Look at my hair, you guys. Look at it. Did you just see that piece fall out? My point. Exactly. It's in a dry state. Let's go over the products that I use before I start. So what I'm gonna do, and y'all are not gonna see this part, is I'm gonna go straight into the shower. I'm going to soak my hair in the water. As I'm soaking my hair in the water, I'm gonna immediately grab this. This is the Aussie Moist Miracle shampoo with avocado and jojoba oil. This is a great shampoo. Let me tell you why. Number 1, gives you slip. Number 2, detangles. Number 3, moisturizes all at once. Oh, and number 4, it cleans your hair and your scalp. You know how many shampoos I have come across for natural hair? Ooh, what am I trying to get it for? I guess I was trying to show y'all the consistency. Calm down. You're not gonna understand, y'all, how many shampoos for natural hair overly moisturize and your hair still feels like you have gunk in it, or they just sit on your hair. I've had that as well. I would describe my hair texture as a 4B. People want to say I'm 4A. I'm not 4A. And you know why I know? You guys are seeing 5 years of hair growth. I started my hair journey in 2016. Actually, it's been more than 5 years. But I went natural in December 2016. So to be honest, if I was to really stretch my hair out, hold on, let me stand up. It goes pretty long, and I've cut it, I've trimmed it, I've done a lot of different things So y'all are seeing a 4B curl pattern stretched out. So I do not want to hear you're this, you're that. Okay, so we're doing the shampoo. While we're shampooing, this is detangling. As it's detangling, I am pulling out my shedded pieces of hair. It's gonna be a lot of shedding because it's 2 weeks that I haven't combed it. I haven't put my hands through it, nothing. And we're gonna create a pile. I'm gonna throw that pile in the trash. I'm then going to go in with the Miracle Curls co-wash treatment. And so now with this, I'm adding my moisture back while still detangling. Now I grab my little wide tooth comb. Actually, I grab this comb because it's a little bit smaller, and I focus in on the ends. Focus in on the ends, and I'm pulling out that shedded hair. I'm also detangling in the shower. I'm not waiting till I get out to now try to figure out how to detangle. And I'm also using the shampoo to detangle. People think you have to wait till you get to the conditioning part to start combing. Start that process immediately, especially when you are in the moment where you're getting the most slip. Enough of me talking. I'm gonna go do just that, but I'm gonna come back. Okay, before I leave. So what I use to deep condition is the Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils in Control. It is blue. They sell it at Walmart, every Korean beauty supply store. It should be in Target. You can get this anywhere. I use this to deep condition. I used to leave it on overnight. So let's say I was lazy right now. I just took out my hair. I put on some cheap conditioner. I use it to get slip and to take out my curls. If I was lazy, I would literally put this in my hair. I would probably do 4 sections, twist it, pin it, put a shower cap over it or a trash bag or a grocery bag over it, and then put my bonnet on and go to sleep. Let this sit overnight, wake up, and then start my shampoo process. That's another way if you don't want to keep jumping back in the shower, but you still want to deep condition. I do have errands to run. I do want to go to the gym. You know what I might do, you guys? I'm going to put this in my hair right now. Sounds crazy, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this in my hair right now. Start at your ends, work your way up, and then I'm gonna go run my errands. I know, yeah, I said it. I'm gonna go run my errands with conditioner in my hair because, to be honest, my hair needs to deep condition. It's very dry, and I don't feel like sitting around and waiting. That's why people's wash days be all day. I don't have time for that anymore. I've learned, no, you're not gonna take up my time hair. You're gonna work on my schedule. Because this could take all day. I don't have time for that. I've never had the time. I'm a very impatient person. I'm patient with the Lord, but I'm very impatient, period. You know what we're gonna do, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and take my butt to the gym, the beauty supply store, all of that. And when I come back, I will I will shampoo my hair, doing what I said with the co-wash and the shampoo. I even like to throw a little bit of this in here. This is the ApHogee Keratin 2-minute reconstructor. Again, because I colored my hair, it is a little bit on the weaker side, so I do want to keep up with my protein treatments. And in order to do that, I literally put this on. This is like a quick protein. I used to take a whole egg, mix the egg with this, and then put it in and leave it on for 30 minutes as a protein treatment, and that actually works really well. But today we just gonna put it on, and I need to get more of it, to be honest. Sit on your ends, focus on your ends, focus on your ends. Oh my gosh. And so I can already feel the slip that I'm getting as I am putting this all over my hair. Notice that I'm not combing anything through because I will do that in the shower. There's no point of me doing that. I'm gonna get a lot of breakage, but when I have it under the water, it's just gonna slip right through. Get the back, get the kitchen. Spread that product all the way through. Look, y'all see how my hair is bouncing back? It already feels better, looks better. This is a very powerful product. Highly recommend. Okay. So I'm going to now head over to the gym, you guys, and I will come right back when my hair is freshly out of the shower and ready to flat twist so I can prep my hair for underneath my wig. So be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. It's been like 2 hours. 2.5 hours. I went to the grocery store, picked up some wine and pasta. I'm gonna make myself a nice little Sunday little dinner, wine and pasta. So we are fresh out of the shower. I'm still gonna go back in because I still have makeup on, and I always feel really dirty after doing this, and you're gonna see why. Because I always feel like there's like oil and stuff still on me even after, so I still will go back in and like scrub my body. But let me go through what I'm about to do. I'm going to use Can 2. It says natural hair moisturizing curl activator cream. I'm going to mix that with my cheap conditioner, and I'm going to add some coconut oil. I like to use this one. Let's see if it picks it up. There it goes. It's called Spectrum Organic Virgin Coconut Oil, cold press, unrefined. This is at Walmart in the food section, not in the hair section. So it's real coconut oil. It's ingredients: cold press, unrefined, organic virgin coconut oil. Oil of my choice is coconut oil. You can use an oil of your choice. It can be grapeseed, it can be olive oil, it could be cooking oil. Whatever oil you feel like you use that oil. Taking the oil, putting it in this mixing bowl, add my cheap conditioner, add my Cancun, my Can 2. I think I'm ready to just go on vacation. And look how much I put, y'all. Saturate that thing. Saturate that thing. Okay. And I'm going to mix that all together. All right, so my hair, notice I'm not using a comb. It's already pre-parted. I am going to split my hair in half. My hair is still soaking wet. You want a soaking wet type of feel because, again, it's all about slip. I usually fit about 5 flat twists on each side. So I'm tender-headed, y'all. Okay, so I like this stuff because it gives me slip, but I'm not putting heat on my hair. But let's say I was gonna go in and blow dry, this is what I would put on right before I blow dry my hair, and I use it on a lot of my clients too. But I just like it. It just gives me slip. Anything that gives me slip, I like it. So we're gonna take that mixture of the cheap conditioner, the moisturizer, which we're using today, Can 2, shea butter, and then the coconut oil, and we're just gonna saturate. And come closer so y'all can see. All right, saturate, and then I'm going to section it off from here. Notice my sections are not too small and they're not too big. That's very important because at the end of the day, you want your hair to be able to be taken out very easily. This is a protective style that you are doing underneath your wigs, meaning it is low manipulation. You shouldn't be straining your hair, doing anything that's like adding strain to your hair. That's the opposite of what we're trying to achieve. So I put even more on there, and I am detangling. Mind you, I already detangled in the shower, but any parts I missed will be addressed at this point. See, start at your ends. Please start at your ends. Oh yeah, and let me show y'all what came out in the shower. See, I get a lot of shedding. That's just part of my process. I've noticed it. It's been like that for me for years. I even tried using garlic at one point on my roots so I could stop shedding, but I just shed, and you shed 100 strands a day, so it's part of it. This is all that came out in the shower. That is 2 to 3 weeks of shedded hair. That's not bad. I've had more, but yeah. Okay, so we've already detangled with this wide tooth comb. We're then going to take an even, okay, this is not wide tooth. We're gonna take a narrow comb, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with it. First, we're gonna flat twist, part your hair, divide it into 2 sections. Y'all probably already know how to flat twist, but I'm still gonna show y'all. And look how much product I use. I'm literally heavy-handed, use a bunch of product. You know why? Because you're not about to touch your hair for the next 2 weeks. Saturate your hair in product. Your hair wants to be moisturized. This is how we get that growth, that length, how we retain length is the moisturizing part. It's the washing, the shampooing, the deep conditioning, all of that. And then I'm twisting and not braiding my hair, again, for low manipulation. A lot of people braid their hair underneath their wigs. Stop doing that. You're adding a lot of, little do you know, and I learned this the hard way, you're adding more manipulation to your hair when you braid it. Just twist it. Your hair already coils. Go with it, coil with it, and twist. Now some textures, my sister's texture, she can handle a good braid down, and her hair will still be down her back. But I already told y'all my hair is like high porosity. I've already colored it. It's more on the weaker side. My elasticity is not on point where it needs to be. So why would I be braiding my hair, blow drying it, putting heat, and then braiding it underneath? No. Let your hair be in its little natural state and twist it. All right, so I'm gonna do that 5 more times on this side. So I split that in half. So I'm banking on doing 3 right here and 2 up here. That's usually what I do, and I'm going all the way back. I used to stop halfway and then do the same thing from here down, but again, I'm all about time. I don't want to have a whole wash day. Like my life, no, I don't. It's not even my life. I just think Black women, like, we don't, as much as we love our natural hair and we're embracing it, nobody wants to spend all that time just to say like they did the hair. Because you know why? You're not going to want to do your hair again in the future. You're going to be like, oh, I don't feel like it. I have to do my hair. Oh man, there goes my day. Especially a working woman. Like, no. And that's how your hair gets neglected, and then you don't meet your hair goals. So this is the quickest to the point way of retaining your length, growing your natural hair out, retaining length, and getting to where you got to go. So when you finally do your silk presses, you finally wear your hair out and you blow dry it, you see length. You're like, oh shoot, my hair long. Yep. Because in the meantime, we're twisting our hair underneath our wigs. That is what we're doing. And I purposely move fast because, again, time is money. I want to start getting my time down to 30 minutes. So ultimately, my wash day is a 1.5 hours. So it took me 30 minutes to take the hair down. I deep conditioned maybe for 15 to 20, or you can do it overnight, however it works for y'all, for you. And then I come out and I twist it for 30 and keep it moving. I don't care if my hair is down my back. This is the routine I want because, again, I don't want to be here all day. Okay, so what y'all are about to see me do is cut a piece of my hair off. And you're thinking, what am I doing that for? Anytime I feel a ball, that is a single-stranded knot. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut it off because you want healthy ends. You don't want ends that have, let me show y'all what this ball is. I'll show y'all on a one that has one. I've been keeping up with my ends, so I don't have a lot of them anymore. Hey you guys, so I found a single-stranded knot, and this is what separates you from the girls that have short natural hair and the girls that got long natural hair. Right here, instead of you pulling this out or yanking this part out with your comb when you get resistance, you take your scissors and you're going to cut it off. I know, just cut it off. This is a piece of breakage. It's a piece of shedding. It's a lot in there, and you just cut that thing off. You don't hold on to that thing because you want length. No, bring it all the way down that knot and trim it off, because you'll be surprised when you're pulling it out, you're causing more breakage. See that? Don't do that. Do not do that. See how I have that? I'm just going to cut it out, just like you cut out bad friends out your life. Cut it out. Cut it out. Your hair will flourish. I am a living testimony. Every time I cut out them single-stranded knots, my hair flourishes. It's the same thing with life. I have a bunch. Cut. No pulling. We don't force things over here. We don't pull it out. We cut it out. Okay? Just like that nonsense that be going on in your life, cut it out. All right. Going through my last little detangle. And the thing about natural hair, I feel like you can never you can never not detangle enough. Like, it's just a life full of detangling. So this is why we do these low manipulation styles, to just leave our hair alone. Having coily hair, it's just gonna do, that's just what it's gonna do. And so we spend a lot of our time detangling until we blow dry it straight. So yeah, that's just type 4 hair, but it is okay. It is really gonna be okay, you guys. Continue to just leave your hair alone. Wear your protective styles. Braids is not protective styles. Braids is not to protective style. I don't care what nobody say. It's not. Because your hair is out, you're braiding it up, and when you take it out, you end up having thin ends. It's really not that protective the way people think it is. No, every girl is different. If your hair is on the stronger side, you might get some length retention there. But having your little knotless and all that, to each is their own. It don't work for me. When I get to the ends, you're supposed to comb it out with the smaller comb, because you want to detangle your ends and catch any more shedded hairs, anything in there, knots, any of that, and then you should see it bounce back. You see that, y'all? Bam. And then get to twisting. Back. I am almost done. I said I would come back when I'm done, but I had a thought on my mind. I wanted to let y'all know, don't ever let anybody put their low standards on you, okay? If they got low standards, let them deal with that on their own. Don't let them put that on you and expect you to reduce yourself down to their level with their low standards. Quality people, quality experiences. If someone doesn't agree with like your morals, your standards the first time, just leave them where they're at. They don't agree with it. It's okay. It don't mean they're bad people. It don't mean they're bad. They don't even mean that they're op. It's just y'all just don't got the same standards, and that's fine. But what's not okay is when you recognize that y'all don't have the same standards and you continue to entertain them, you continue to be around them. That's not okay. Like, you gotta be for real. Be for real with yourself. Because the problem with that, if you have standards that are up here and they have standards that are down here, the more you hang out with them, you will begin to meet them where their standard is, and they will meet you where yours is. But look, you've already dropped down. They've come up and you've dropped down. So it's beneficial for them to be around you, but it's not beneficial for you to be around them. You see how that works? Yeah. You guys, I am finally on the last one. Thank goodness. I think my time was 45 minutes, not 30, because I encountered a lot of knots in this area because I did not detangle well in the shower. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all how I do this one last time for this video. So, back up. I part this. All right, make sure this whole thing that you're doing is detangled well. Okay, so do y'all see this? I am taking two, putting them, I don't know if y'all can see. I'm basically putting them on top of each other and flat twisting. I know, that was a horrible tutorial. I don't know how to explain this, you guys. You just take one, and this is my hand motion. Does that make sense? Like, I'm literally just putting one underneath the other and I'm grabbing hair as I go. That's it. Ow. See, it don't matter how many times I detangle. I swear, type 4 hair is just gonna wanna, it's just gonna wanna fight every time. Y'all, my hands, my arms are so tired at this point. Ow. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go cook some dinner. Do y'all see that little flower in the back? I really did buy myself some flowers. My whole room is like a garden. I really like flowers. Okay, we're getting to the nape. Look at all that shedded hair. See? So at this point, I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just feeling. I close my eyes and I feel along. Ow. And I'm just separating and twisting. Okay, so I have this little piece in the back. I'm going to detangle. All right, and then we're gonna twist that down. Remember, I'm pulling the shedded hair out. Don't pull too much. If you can just cut it off, cut it off. So I will more than likely do that with this piece, but remember, I take my small comb and I comb it. They're gonna see some hair hanging. That's the piece we're just gonna politely cut off. So I feel a single stranded knot. You see that? It's right here. So I'm just going to cut that piece off. It looks like I cut off a lot, but this is all a knot. So, and it's also shedded hairs from when I just did that comb through. And that's how you keep your ends healthy. Oh, you guys, we made it to the end. Praise the Lord. Shout out to this product, by the way. It is Dark and Lovely Tension Tamer. I use it in between before I do this again. So I'm gonna take this out in 3 weeks, do exactly what we just did again. In between time, in the meantime, I'm moisturizing with this occasionally, like every 3 days. I have my wig cap off. I'm just gonna moisturize my hair with it like this. And I put this on my roots and I bring it down to my tresses. And that kind of helps me keep my hair moisturized and my scalp feeling clean. And, you know, it gives me a tingle sensation. It says lotion with cooling sensation helps ease hair tension with peppermint and avocado oil. So I like to use that too in between. But this is not it. We're not done yet. What I'm going to do is split this in half. And we're going to twist this. I used to braid this and that causes a lot of tangles. Don't do that. Remember, keep the hair twisting because your hair is already coily. It's in a coil state. It does this. So you just want to keep that pattern going every step of the way. Moving on to the other side. Just doing the same thing. Twisting, twisting, twisting. I stopped doing length checks because I've achieved a length that I'm okay with. If my hair could be touching my booty, yeah, I would love that. But this is where we're at right now. And I just don't care anymore to like keep up with how long it is. And I like the length, especially when I blow it out and put heat on it. I love what I'm working with. Love my ponytails. I love my bun. So I stopped doing length checks a long time ago. But okay, so you see what I'm doing? I'm twisting. I'm going to take this piece and tuck it underneath here. All right, and then I'm going to bring it and I'm going to find another random piece and tuck it. Then I'm going to bring it, find another random piece and tuck it. And then I'm going to pin that. To secure it down. And do the same thing to the other side. Twist, 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 twist. Pull, give some tension there. Find it, like go underneath one of the other flat twists you did. You do the same thing. And you're just gonna disguise it. You really don't want your ends to be at the top because that's the most fragile part of your hair. You really want it on the side because that's just less friction. Imagine how many times you're pulling the wig off, pulling the wig on, pulling the wig off. You don't want to just keep, that's adding a lot of friction. You don't really want to do that. So when you do that, stay on the sides, on the perimeter. Take your bobby pin, pin it down to secure it. And ladies and gentlemen, you are done. This is how it be looking. It's not perfect, it's not meant to be, but it's moisturized. It's moisturized. Take some more, slap that bad baby on. Like I said, you can never not be too heavy-handed because you're not about to do this again in another 3 weeks. I'm about to use this. There's another thingy I use, but I'm about to use this one because let me tell you right now, here's another tip. When you sleep, your hair is so moisturized that it might leave a stain on your pillowcase. So that's why I'm gonna put multiple bonnets. So like whatever excess moisture is gonna soak on this one, and the next couple days I won't have to wear a bunch of bonnets. Okay, so my battery's about to die. So let me do my little outro. All right, you guys, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. That is how I protect my hair underneath my wigs, and that is my routine. Catch you guys in the next vlog, and of course I wish you guys well. Bye, you guys. Mwah.
Baby.